Ah, what a glorious day on the farm. Oh my god, all the bees in the bee house. Things are going really well here on the farm. So hello and welcome back, my dudes, to the series. Last episode we made preparations to get our power plant underway. We got some redstone bees and now we're farming that amazingly useful resource. Now I've prepared a pretty cool blueprint for something that I think is going to look really good on the farm, our power plant. So let's get the build tool and get that built. So we're looking for an area to put our power plant down. Now you might realize in the background, there's a whole bunch of brand new trees. And that's right, yeah, we took those mahogany saplings and kept planting and gathering more saplings. And now the entire farm is surrounded by these amazing mahogany trees. They're not the best looking tree in the game, but they're mahogany, so they're very valuable, I think. Right? Isn't mahogany like a rare tree? Sure, we'll say it's valuable. One thing's for sure, when you buy things that are made out of mahogany, they're super expensive, so I reckon it's a good wood, right? Yeah, it's got to be good for something. So the power plant, where is a good spot for this? We've got loads of room, but the problem is, like, when you have a farm like this and you have this much room to work with, it can be a bit daunting, and picking a space to put things can be a bit of an ordeal. I'm not really sure where to put our power plant. I like the idea of having it like out of the way, on the outskirts, but we're kind of running out of room over here, or are we? Now if we remove some of these trees, I reckon this space in front of our barn will actually be a pretty cool spot. So bye-bye mahogany trees just for now, and let's find a spot to put this power plant. Let's have one of these delicious honey muffins, and yeah, as you can see, the construction tape has gone down. This is the spot. We'll have to prepare the area because getting rid of some of these seeds and things is going to be very, very useful for our builder, as always. Don't worry, my dude, got you covered. Yeah, and this tree on the edge over here, well, I think this can go the journey too, because it looks a bit untidy, doesn't it? Yeah. So long, my dudes. Just a bit more grass over here in the corner, and I think we're almost good to go. Yeah, we'll leave Callum to do some more digging and things to clear out the area, and while he's doing that, let's go and take a look at some of the materials required for this build. So, required resources, yeah. Now for the power plant buildings, we've gone for the blue brick extra roofs. I think they're going to look really cool, but again, yeah, this is a hyper simple build. Cobblestone stairs, cobblestone walls, some oak fence, oak log, and of course, these fancy overgrown and rounded cobblestones for good measure, with stacked oak planks as the flooring. Okay, pretty cool, pretty simple. Let's go gather some of the vines to make them mossy and get started. There we go, that's almost everything. We've prepared all of the things he's going to need. We've paused the builder, because the last step is going to be making these blue brick extra rooftops. And yeah, we don't want him to get started before we're ready to watch the whole thing go up. So, let's go and make these. Now this is super simple. Again, you've seen me make brick extra. So blue brick extra is what we're looking for. Dark blue, because that makes things a lot easier, because all we need to use is blue dye, which is again, just lapis. And we've got loads of that stuff. Let's make a whole bunch. Yeah, we're going to need, like, I reckon... Ooh, we'll put some blue dye there. Wait, no. Oh, it's going to be blue dye. So we've got to turn lapis into blue dye. No worries. And yeah, I reckon like a stack of this, maybe even like 48, is honestly going to be fine. We don't use that much of this. Oh, in fact, we've even got some spare shingles over here from where we were making our colourful sheep pen roofs. So over here at the architect's cutter, and now we just turn some of these oak logs into planks. Amazing. Then we want to find the shingle material. There we go. How many of these do we need? Let's take a count, because I don't want to make too many. I don't want to overkill on everything. 30, 39. I wish these guys would be quiet. 39, 41, and 13. So, yeah, let's take a look and get this made. So we'll make 40 of every single type, and that means we're guaranteed to not need more. of any of them. There we go, 46. And the flat ones will make, 40. Chuck these in, and the builder is going to be ready to go. Okay, a very exciting moment, my dudes. Let's watch the power sheds being built. Now again, if you're looking for the schematics that I'm building in the series, all of them are available on our Discord, and as you can see, we've got animal pens in here, the barn, power sheds, the farmhouse, the bee dome, all of these things, including the builder's hut, guard towers, and town hall, which are actually kind of built in to our farmhouse. If you want to check those out, check out the Discord, and a link to the Discord is in the description. Okay, let's watch this thing being built. I saved this blueprint under the name Power Sheds rather than Power Plant for 2 reasons. Number 1, we're on a farm, and I didn't want to build like a massive power plant, so the whole approach to this build is a much more kind of like rustic style of building. I didn't want to go too crazy and get the farm all industrialized. So what it really is just 2 sheds. One shed is going to be for turning plants into biofuel, and then the other shed is going to be for turning that biofuel into power. There's also room on top of one of the sheds for a massive fluid tank that's going to hold all of our excess biofuel, because I imagine we might get some of that built up. And the mods we're going to use to get the power flowing throughout our farm are going to be mostly industrial foregoing with a little bit of immersive engineering for the tank on top of the building. But the blue shingles look good, the whole build looks really good. I'm happy with how this came out. It's very simple, but fingers crossed, should be also very effective. It looks very basic at the moment, yeah, I know, but once we get machines in here, plus the big fluid tank to store all of the biofuel, it's going to look so much better. We're also going to have those 2 fields at the front full of the crop we choose to turn into biofuel. There's a lot of holes in the sides of the building, and they're going to be for where we feed the pipes and power cables through to keep all of the machinery up and running, but I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Oh man, yeah, it's looking pretty cool. And again, if you want to get your hands on this blueprint, hop into the Discord, and it should be easy to find. So let's take a look at what we're going to need. We're going to want to make a plant sower, that's pretty important, so one of these pity machine frames should be perfect. I think you can actually make the plant sowers better by using different types of machine frames in the middle, but that's something for down the line. That's a bit more complicated. We'll make some more iron gears. Probably gonna need a load of these, so I'll make about 10. And yeah, of course, pistons always come in handy. Honestly, they're one of like the core things you use to make machines in modern Minecraft. And we're about there. There's the flower pots, of course. Missing clay bricks. Oh man, better get some of these smelted up. And there we go, some clay flower pots. That's going to be amazing. That should be everything we need to make the plant sower. And there we go. That's one of the big important things. We're also going to need to make a plant gatherer. This is also essential because how else are we going to get all of those amazing crops into biofuel? So the plant gatherer will need another one of these pity machine frames. These are not cheap, but they're going to be good. And there we go, that's the plant gatherer. Okay, so that's 2 important machines. The next machine we're going to need to make is the biofuel reactor, the bioreactor. This turns, oh my god, wow, 4 diamonds? That's crazy expensive, but got to be done. 1 more pity machine frame, and we've got one of those. Very simple. So the bioreactor, that turns the crops into biofuel, and then something to cook the biofuel into power. Ooh. Again, let's make some of these. So a furnace. And there we go, got everything except the pity machine frame now, the final one. Oh god, we need to turn some more redstone into blocks, but that's fine. The bees have been hard at work, and I think we're almost good to go, my dudes. Here we go. Yeah, that's it, the biofuel generator. So we use the sower to plant the crops, that's the first thing. The gatherer gathers the plants, the biofuel reactor, the bioreactor, turns it into biofuel, and the generator turns that fuel into raw power. Now I think this whole setup might even be worse than that 1 solar panel we have from a quest reward, but it's okay, you know? In fact, if we go and get this bucket out of the fluid extractor, there it is, a latex bucket, we're probably going to have completed, yeah, there it goes, loads and loads of industrial foregoing quests. Oh yeah, look at that, loads of them coming through. Let's turn these in and see what we get. We could get a nice little selection of stuff here. So let's see, oh my god, whoa, and we did. We got a beech nut, okay, whatever that is. We got basic fluid tanks, a diamond pickaxe, wow, a manual, some silver lime logs, okay, honey bottles, plastic, honeycomb, and a beech log. That's weird. I guess that's from like a tree quest we did. Nothing super crazy, but still somewhat useful. Can we use a bucket to put... Oh yeah, we can use a bucket to put latex into the latex processing unit. That's good to know at least, I suppose. We'll leave this brewing in the background, it's going to go through another log, and let's get putting these machines down. So here it is, right, yeah, the plant sower is going to go here. I worked out exactly where the center of this square is, and this is exactly where the plant sower is supposed to go. And the plant sower will plant on blocks one block above it within a certain radius. You can right click on it to say show working area, and as you can see, it's only got this one block above it. It's hard to see, but it's there, I promise. We can increase the range though, using some upgrades from the mod, and they're going to be essential if we want to get all of these fields harvested with the plant gatherer as well. So we'll put the plant gatherer over here, and that is facing these fields in front of it. Okay, very cool. The gathered plants are then going to go to this shed on the right, where they will get turned into biofuel. And there it is, the bioreactor, empty at the moment, but don't worry, it will get there. In fact, what we could even do is put some beech nuts in here, and this will make, so different plants have a different efficiency level at making biofuel. But in fact, that's not the only thing. So basically, the bioreactor takes everything that's in here and turns it into biofuel. And what's important is that you have loads of different types of plants. Lots of different types of plants mean, for some reason, the efficiency's better and you get more biofuel. So that means I don't think we want just one crop in these fields. We're probably going to have a whole mix of around about 9 crops. That sounds like a good number. Now the biofuel will get sent over to the other shed over here, where we're going to put our biofuel generators. And we'll start by putting one right in the middle there. Now there's a hole in the roof at the back there, and that's where we're going to put a big old tank to store the excess biofuel. So let's get into the basement and start working on that mother trucker. In fact, actually, I've got a lot of levels on me, 32 levels. It will be a shame to die and lose all of these, so I might go and take a quick shower, maybe a poo. Yeah, there we go, suck that XP out, good to go, safe and sound. Oh, whoa, look at that. So all of our tanks are full to the brim with XP. I should probably start thinking about using this for enchants or something. Because yeah, or maybe even adding some more tanks to give us more capacity. But at the moment, we're full on XP. We've got loads of it. So what we're going to do now is go into a bit of immersive engineering. I do love immersive engineering. It's a very steampunk style mod. And what we're going to be doing is building the tank from that. Now, to build the tank from immersive engineering, you need 2 things. You need treated sticks to make the treated fence posts, and you'll need sheet metal. We'll put these on the right so you can see them, or rather on the left. So where is this going to be? White sheet metal, and we just want like regular sheet metal. There we go. Iron sheet metal is going to go on the left, like that. And treated wood. And this is where things get a little bit complicated, right? With immersive engineering, it all hinges around the idea that you make creosote to begin with. That's how you treat wood, and you make that with a coke oven. You make a coke oven by getting coke bricks, and they're pretty simple as long as we have... Wait, does this have to be sandstone? No, this could be sand. Or yeah, no, it has to be sandstone. Okay. And we got no sand. Wow. Well, where's all that gone? Is it my backpack? No. Maybe we crushed some. Yeah, we have. There's a stack, and we'll put some more of this gravel in here, so the next time we need sand, we have it. Good to go. Yeah, so this is it. We're going to make the coke bricks. Coke brick, there it is, on the left. Recipe. And, yeah, the sand has to become sandstone. There's no way around that. And I think, if I remember rightly, you need 27 of these blocks. So there's 16 sandstone. How many can we make at the moment? 3. Okay, and we've run out of bricks. Well, that's okay. Just need a bit more clay and a few more bricks. So we're looking for 27 coke bricks. There's 21, 24, 27, the magic number. And we're also going to need an immersive engineering hammer, because that's the thing you whack the coke oven with to make it real, to make it work. And it's a pretty simple craft as well. Now, where are we going to put this? Yeah, obviously, this is going to go down in the basement, where we've got all the other, janky machinery. I think this is going to fit quite fine. Where are we going to put this? You know what? Let's embed it in the wall over here. That's a good shout. So we'll dig this out. 1, 2, 3. And the coke oven is basically like a perfect cube. So it's going to fit really nicely and snug in the wall. You can kind of pipe into and out of these coke ovens, but it's not really worth it because we're not going to need that much treated wood. We're not going super deep into immersive engineering yet. But yeah, like a nice big cube, 3 by 3, whack it in the middle with the hammer, and bam, you have a coke oven. And to get creosote, all you do is put coal in here. So we must have some of that. In it goes, lovely. Now this takes a long time to happen, so we're going to leave this in the background to get some what's that fire? Did you guys hear burning? Oh, it's the oven. Okay, it's got like a burny kind of sound. Whew. Thought my house was on fire there. That's never a good place to be. Alright, we're moving and we're grooving. Oh, everything's going really well this episode. So, no mistakes yet. No real kind of faux pas. It'll happen though, it always does. The next thing we want to make is the sheet metal. Now you can make machines from immersive engineering to make the iron plates. You can get all fancy, but we're not going to do that because you can use the engineer's hammer with iron ingots to just make iron plates like that. It's a good way of doing it, so we'll do exactly that. We're going to need a whole bunch of these though, and it does drain the durability on the hammer, so it's nothing you can do forever, but you know what, a stack should be fine. And there we go, good to go. Now to make the iron sheet metal, it's just 4 of these plates in a bit of a grid like that, and we're going to need, I reckon, maybe like 30 of these-ish. That should be okay. Now we're actually getting quests done, so it might be worth turning these in because we could get, oh no, there we go, the engineer's manual. In fact, it's good that we got this because right-clicking on this shows you exactly what we're trying to make. So if we go to multi-block constructions and we're looking for the tank, yeah, here we go. And this is the design. So 4 treated fence posts on the bottom, loads of this sheet metal all around. And once you finish the build, it will become a pretty cool looking big old fluid tank. Like that. Oh yeah, looks amazing. Kind of almost looks like a bit like a spaceship, like the lunar lander or something. But don't worry, this bad boy won't take off. I hope. The required materials, 34 iron sheet metal and 4 treated wood fences. So have we got 34? No, we've got 32. So we'll just make a few more, 34. Should be good to go. And now for the treated wood. So we're going to grab a bucket from inside the computer because we want to get some creosote out of that coke oven. Yeah, let's go and scoop some out with our massive buckets. Here we go. It might have made enough by now. We want about a bucket's worth at least. And there is, 500. So you've got to wait until it gets to 1,000 for the bucket to fill up. But it will get there. Oh, wow, that was quick. Boom, the creosote oil. There we go, treated wood planks, and making these into fences should be real easy. We want to make some into sticks, like that. And I think this is the recipe? Yeah. Oh no, we're missing, oh god, it's always the way, right? We've got 3 wood fences, we need 4. Ugh. But we have 3 of the fence posts, so we can at least make a start on this build. Now, the multi-block structures from immersive engineering are super cool, super fun, super rewarding to make. We're going to get the treated wood fence posts. We're going to put these... Do these connect to the existing fence posts? They do. There shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. We'll see. And then we want to put down the iron sheet metal. So we should use exactly 34 of this. Then we just go up and up and up, and it's 3, 4 on the top. So we want 1, 2, 3. Just bring this up. And there we go, my dude. Structure complete. I've gone and grabbed the engineer's hammer now, because if we right-click on the front... Oh, no, probably don't want a torch in our offhand for this. And it's not working. Oh, right, of course, yeah, we're missing the last treated fence post, but this is, for the most part, built. Let's go and get that last fence post. Plonk that there. So, right-click, and... Oh, yeah, this thing looks super amazing. I wanted to build this rather than just regular tanks because I do love the look and style of the fluid tank. Now, the question with the fluid tank is, how do you get stuff into and out of? It will store up to 512 buckets. That's really good. That's an amazing capacity, which can be piped in via the top or bottom port. Okay, but fluids can only be extracted from the bottom center. The bottom center. So I guess that's the bottom of this fluid tank here. So we can bring it in on the right maybe and suck from the bottom. That makes sense. Sure. Well, all we're missing now is a little bit of cable power. So we've got the industrial foregoing machines, we've got the big old tank for our biofuel. Maybe we want to upgrade now. So what we're looking for is an add-on range from industrial foregoing. Now we can go all the way up to tier, I think... Which one was it? Yeah, tier 7 uses iron, glass, redstone, and a little bit of latex. But it does mean we need to finally make the dissolution chamber. Now again, it's not a crazy hard thing to make this, so we'll make one. But it is going to come in really handy for basically all of the crafts, almost, that you need from... industrial foregoing, so it's always worth making. It's kind of vital. You can't skip it, really. And, in fact, making this is undoubtedly going to give us a quest done. Wow, yeah, a couple. Very cool. Let's get the rewards. Could be good. Oh, a mob slaughter factory. That's actually a really good reward. We can use that maybe on some of our animal pens, if we want to get that meat. Now we're going to plonk our dissolution chamber again downstairs with all the other industrial foregoing machines. There's a nice spot over here that looks, you know what, kind of primed for it. We're going to put this here underneath the sink. We're also going to dig out underneath this because this is also going to need a little bit of latex. And why not just borrow some of the latex that gets made from these machines over here. So this could be quite tricky to pipe in, but we can do it, no worries. There it is, the latex coming in the bottom, the power from the side. We'll plug back in some cobblestone. Man, this area does look so messy. I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe we'll have to tidy that up. But, yeah, it's getting power, and it's slowly getting latex. It's going to be a long time before it fills up, but we're not going to use this a lot. Now, we put iron along the bottom. We get some redstone and some glass panes, and that is how we make the range upgrade. There go the glass panes, then some redstone in the top. And yeah, once we get to, I think it's about 1,000 latex, this will make the range upgrade we need. Now, we did get that tank that had like 8,000 latex in. It'll be a good help for us to speed things up. There it is, basic fluid tank. And what we can do is we can just plug this into the system and suck all of that latex out of it. If we just put it right here, and then right-click with the wrench, and yeah, this is all going to get put into both the latex processing unit, there we go, and, oh yeah, it's getting it, it's making it. And yeah, here we go, the range upgrade is being created. Now we're going to need 2 of these, one for the gatherer and one for the sower. But that's going to be super worth it. A little bit of redstone. Very cheap to make. But also the range upgrades that you can do with these are nuts. Like +7 range, and all it really costs is iron. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, there we go. We'll put this into position, get this locked and loaded. Oh man, oh wow, look at this. So the skeleton is wearing a Christmas jumper. Oh, you rude dude. Can I get that Christmas jumper off you? Will you drop it? No, he dropped a trophy. And, oh, he did. He dropped a Christmas sweater. Amazing. Let's plug this in. Yeah. Oh, man, I look amazing. Oh, dear. Or do I? Do I look terrible? I don't know. It's ugly. That's the point, right? Oh, that's very cool, though. It's nice to see when mods add a bit more Christmas-themed stuff happening around this time of year. Very cool to see. So, the plant gatherer. In we go. 1 range upgrade. Now, if we show the working area, you can see this thing is going to suck from all of these fields in front of us. Likewise, we'll turn that off. We're already showing the working area for the plant sower, and if we put the range upgrade in here, boom, yeah, this is going to plant in all of these fields. And I'm a little bit worried. What if it turns our dirt path over here into crops? That could be a bad thing. I guess we'll find out if it's going to do that down the line. Now I'm going to go and make some more power cables and hook up all of these machines that we have already to our system that's powered by the solar panel. We'll bring it down from the house and over to the power sheds. Oh, excuse me. No, it's got a cool hat. I want that hat. Did I get the hat? Oh, no. Shame. So here we go, the last few power cables. Am I going to have enough? Yeah, just about, I think. Give myself a way to get out of here. And, yeah, everything's plugged in now to the system. So we'll just get some dirt, fill in this ugly little hole over here. We're not done. We're also going to need to bring over some fluid cables as well. Oh man, what a crazy tech-heavy episode. So we're going to go and see if the tank is actually getting the biofuel we're making up in there. It might be, it might not be. Fluid tank, is there a way to see? No. All right, so the fluid tank doesn't really have any interface that shows you if there's any fluid in here. I think this bar here might fill up. It might not, though. So we're very almost good to go. Now what we're going to do is put down some water inside the fields over here. We could be a bit more efficient with this and put water around the edge. But I'm just going to put water in the middle because I think it looks much better that way. So 1, 2, 3. This is the spot. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. Perfect. So in theory, this should all work. All we need to do now is give our plant sower an array of seeds. Right, so the last few steps are going to be getting the plants into our bioreactor. So again, we're going to use an item pipe here. This is going to go into the building at the back. So we'll just bring it over like this. It doesn't look super neat over here, but that's okay for now. And bring it in through this window. Now, since this is just a test run, we're going to go with the basic vanilla crops to start with. We know that all of these work in the bioreactor, so that's safe. And can we just put these into the plant sower? Let's give it a go. So we'll put the potatoes there. Carrots next to them, the beetroot as well. We don't want to make too many of the same crop here, so let's be very careful. And in fact, it lets you kind of paint a pattern over here of the different crops that you have. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll remove that seed and the potato and put the beetroot there as well, with the last one being the extra seeds we have. Chuck the potatoes and carrots in here and the beetroot. And let's see what happens now. Oh yeah, so the crops are being planted. Good to know. Oh yeah, there we go, yeah, and the other field is filling up as well with all of these amazing crops. So we've got beetroots in here, we've got carrots, we've got wheat, and we've got potatoes. Really good. So we'll get the watering can now, see if we can speed up some of the growth and see if the plant gatherer actually grabs what we want it to grab. We could make this more efficient. If we've got 5 more crops, that will be peak efficiency for the bioreactor. but it's not super important because, like I said, at the moment we're really just testing this out, making sure it works. So grow, 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 you stupid wheat, grow, grow, grow. Okay, so we have some mature crops now. There's, oh yeah, so this one vanished. Oh, and the other one vanished as well. So it's a good thing we did put the plant sower down, because it looks like the plant gatherer does just delete, basically, the crops that used to be there. The plant sower, once we hook that up with an item pipe, will take the crops and replant them. But for now, it looks like the plant gatherer, yeah, 18 potatoes. We'll take half of those, put them back in the plant sower. We'll cover this up as well, so it looks all neat and tidy down the line. But yeah, we've got 9 potatoes. Now, like I said, there's a mechanic called sludge in this that we do want to deal with at some point. Because at the moment, we've got like a little bit accumulating in the gatherer. Nothing to worry about, though. So we'll set the plant gatherer to extract these potatoes, which are going into our bioreactor. Very good. And as you can see, now we've added potatoes in here, the efficiency has gone up. Oh, whoa, look at this. So there is one other thing we need to add to the bioreactor. It needs to get water in here to start making the fuel. So we'll also grab a kitchen sink and hook that up underneath. So here we go. Underneath, we'll put the kitchen sink. We'll put a fluid pipe like that. Have it set to extract from the sink. And let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at this. So we're getting fluid water inside here. And we are, in theory, making biofuel. Yeah, we must be because the crops are going down. Yeah, quite quickly, actually. That's pretty cool. What else is in the plant gatherer at the moment? No, nothing really has grown or being sucked up, but it will over time. So that means the bioreactor is making biofuel. Very cool. And the biofuel is going into the tank, in theory. If there's any power in the generator, that means this is all working. No, none. So there's something going wrong here. Why isn't the fuel going into the reactor? It could be that we don't even need the tank up there. I just thought it would look very cool. Oh, hey, look at that. So do you see what I see? There's a very small pink line there on the tank that I think means we are getting fluid inside there. What could be happening then is that the tank is not sucking from underneath. So we'll take a closer look at that. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at this. So the pipe wasn't even set to extract, but now it is. And in theory, yes! Oh my god, it works! Look at this! Loads of biofuel! Amazing! It's getting turned into power at a pretty decent rate. Look at that. Oh my dudes! We are a fully biofuel powered farm. But that's really cool. Our whole farm now is biofuel powered. We can tidy this up a bit, move these pipes around, make it look a bit neater. And also we can cover up the plant sower and put an item pipe from the plant gatherer so some of the crops go back into the sower. But in theory, you get more plants than you plant, right? That makes sense. So there should always be enough in the plant sower to keep these crops alive. Oh, my dudes, so thank you for watching, and this really is a really ugly Christmas sweater, oh my god. But a massive thank you for watching. Check it out. So we've got a fully powered farm now going on. We've got a massive tank up there that looks really cool. Everything is biofuel powered, and as soon as we get the pipes around to other farms and things, this is going to work. We have a fully organic farm going on over here. A few machines to make it happen, but that's really good news. So a massive thank you for watching. A very technical episode this time, but getting power was always going to be a tricky one, and I'm so glad we did it, because that's a lot of power being generated. If we add a few more biofuel generators, which I think this system can support, things are going to be even crazier. Plus getting some extra crops in here in the fields, it's all going to work really, really, really well. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and post in the comment section if you've got any hints and tips about how to improve our power situation over here. But until next time, my dudes, thank you for watching, and take care. Oh, and if I don't see you before then, Merry Christmas!